As I'm sure we have all seen firsthand throughout our own lives, technology is ever changing. I cannot imagine a day in our lifetime where there won't be a commercial for the latest gadget or update. Since technology is so progressive, I would like to think that my classroom too will be updated with the latest gear to engage students as much as possible in learning activities. Now, many of you may be thinking, what do technological advances have to do with an art room? The answer is not much in some areas, but everything in other areas that are starting a new digital era, such as photography and graphic design. Just a few years ago, people were still going to the local store to get film developed, and classes were being taught traditional darkroom style. However, times have changed, and schools are rarely, if ever, teaching traditional methods, and nearly everyone owns their own digital camera. With this comes the desire to edit photos, which has been around since photography was invented. Living artists, such as Jerry Uelsman, have been enhancing and editing pictures in the darkroom for decades, and older photographers have been using the darkroom techniques for centuries. So what does this mean for newer generations? You guessed it, computer editing. Programs like Adobe Photoshop and Lightroom are becoming the norm in college and even high school classrooms. In my future classroom, I hope that each student will have access to these computer programs and fast computers that can hold information in bulk. I predict that Apple will be the main supplier to schools, or at least in the art rooms by the time I teach. The reason for this is because they rarely ever get viruses and they can store a lot of software and files without slowing down. Along with new fancy computers, I would guess that old-fashioned chalkboards will be replaced. Out with the old and in with the new, classrooms will be equipped with Elmos and smartboards, and I'm sure many other things that I have yet to discover.
Perfect